Certainly the practice times would indicate that it's going to be tight. Nick Humphrey, his best time 1 minute 42.08 seconds, that's 91.69 miles per hour in the very highly modified 33. But Ron Simons in the much bigger engine GTV6 was only 12 hundredths of a second slower than Nick Humphrey in practice. That's going to be pretty tight on the track, I would have thought, as the race progresses. Similarly, the third and fourth place cars, Hickboy's 75 wins bar, and Andy Stevenson's Alfa Romeo, they're only 16 hundredths of a second apart. That's the same basic story all the way down the field. Sixth on the Star and Newington are only 57 hundredths of a second, splitting those. Lots of cars down there in the 50s and 51s, and that bodes well for a good battle with Nick Weiser, Onno Vlaanderen, Arie Hansen-Sanger, Peter Plevier, Colm Flanagan and Jonathan Walter, split by very, very little time as the first half dozen rows form up as Dutch Trofeo Alfa Romeo Cup grid. Last few lines coming into their allotted positions, and drama on the second row of the grid because Andy Stevenson, who qualified so well in his Alfa Cert, has been pushed off the grid by marshals. He must be absolutely livid because he was in for a good race. He was going to finish certainly in the top 3 or 4. Could well have challenged those leaders, but the car's now under orders. Second row man creeps right through the middle. Henk Faust comes through the middle of the first row. He was already 2 cars lengths ahead of his rightful position as the lights changed. Grabbed the lead early on, taken on the inside by poleman Nick Humphrey, but then powers out of paddock. Big spin in the middle, and looks like Onno Vlaanderen's car has spun in the middle. He's just been missed, and 3 cars off on the grass at that point, but I think it was Onno Vlaanderen in the middle of the field who had the problem. Down into Graham Hill Bend, it's Henk Thuys from the second row who leads from Nick Humphrey's 33, then Ron Simons in the GTV, then the second of the GTVs, that's Jos Hugensen going very well in 4th place. Whole field piling through onto the Grand Prix circuit. There's that beautiful orange car we talked about yesterday and today, Greg. That's the Christian Föderer Julia 2000 running in about 7th place.
Suffer a penalty for that creeping on the start line, but it is a superb sight as they come down to Westfield for the first time. The number 73
Dingledale.
Sorry, Dingledale.
Back with us, and it's the silver car. Henk Thuys out ahead. Nick Humphrey. Tail of the 33. There's a gap. 100 yards. Next will be Alfa. Into motoring. Super field of cars, very wide range of specifications, engine sizes, but well matched in many ways through the field. Who was leading on the road in the silver car, he now shows on our screen back in only 6th place. So the leader in reality is Ron Simons, with Ron Simons second on the road ahead of Nick Humphrey, is now the man credited with leading this race. Humphrey inside, only 6th, 10 second penalty, I think, for jumping the start. No, anyway, we're hoping he was creeping between the front row cars when the lights changed. Quite a strong one, that GTV6 of Ron Simons, the blue and white.
Walker in the Alfa 33, behind him Peter Plevier.
The silver car of in real time, it's Ron Simons with the blue on the inside. Nick Humphrey now leads the race in real time. The red 33. He's made a real break to try and get clear of Ron Simons. About 5 or 6 lengths immediately.
Car out there, I believe.
Yes, that's with the Van Cronenberg tuned engine. And yes, here's our leader, Nick Humphrey, now leading it across the road. he's going to go away from further as older car, I'm sure. But the big question is, coming back, stop go penalty, and 53, Jos Hugensen, the QTD 2000, and the car on the stall, which is number 58. This is a second, just coming into my sight under the bridge into clearways. Jos Hugensen starting third. This time, Henk Taus after his pit stop is moving up alongside Albon de Staal as he comes past the pits. And that is going to hinder his progress because it's going to blunt his speed out onto the straight. There's the speed out onto that straight. You can dictate the ultimate speed at the end of the long straight for the right-hander at Hawthorne. But watch there, Greg, when they come to you for Yossi.
Noting another exciting race.
Nick Humphrey and Ron Simons back past us. Look down towards, yes, there is Hugensen and there is Taus right on his tail. So they've closed up dramatically. The yellow flag waving at exit clearways.
And we had a driver warning flag out for number 2.
Henk Taus has taken that place from